I was hoping he was going to be able to stick around for 5. I mean, at 50 pitches after 2, I mean, it was looking like it was going to be one he was going to have to struggle to get at least into the later part of the game, but the stuff was good. And he's done that a number of times where he's not giving up the runs. He's just having to work, and you're watching a lot of foul balls, a lot of deep counts. But when he gets everything going, and I thought he did a nice job of finding that changeup today, probably the first time in about 3 starts. Second inning, it looked like it really had a little bit more of that bite, and he made some minor adjustments with his grip, and it had the right kind of movement, and that opens up everything. But I thought his curveball was good today, and he executed some fastballs, had good life on the fastball. I think that's pretty impressive to see as a young pitcher like this goes out and makes his last start. He threw some of his better fastballs of the year.
What do you make of all the strikeouts, both him and Singer, against a pretty low strikeout team?
Yeah, I think they both have that ability. We know that. And Chris, we've talked about it for a long time now. There's still more in there, and with the ability to get the strikeouts. The one thing that he's going to have to figure out how to do is get some of the earlier outs and try to be a little more efficient. But it's not like he's working 3-0 all the time. A lot of times it's an 0-2 count, and then he has a couple either foul balls or even every once in a while a non-competitive pitch that'll run him into deeper counts. But he's got the ability with the curveball and the changeup to keep him off enough, and he's got good life on the fastball. That's all strikeout material, and I think it's going to increase over time.
What do you hope he takes into the offseason and into next year from what he's shown?
Yeah, well, he's definitely made a stride forward, making the third pitch legit, a lot like what we talked about Brady's changeup. His breaking ball is a legitimate pitch now, and he believes in it. And, I think he's going to see the necessity for being able to control the strike zone better with the fastball. And the changeup, I think, is going to continue to be one of those bread and butter pitches. And he may end up putting another pitch into his repertoire that'll maybe keep the right-handers honest a little bit more and the lefties with a shorter break. I know he's been wanting to mess with that a little bit, and I think he's ready now that he's got the breaking ball established.
With we talked about Waters a ton pregame. More of the strength and power today?
Yeah, from the other side of the plate, and that's the first time we've really seen the power from the right side. And he had another ball really good too. When that game was starting to go, and you look up at the flags, I didn't know if we'd see a ball get over anybody's head today, let alone have 2 home runs. But Drew, there's something in there, and it's wrists and forearms and bat speed, but there's just some strength that's surprising when you look, just kind of how he's built.